Retro handhelds have been around for quite some time now, but they're not extremely popular to the point where you can just walk into any local grocery store or electronics store and somehow find one of them on the shelf. If you do somehow manage to find one of these devices out there in the wild, odds are it's going to be extremely overpriced and it's going to be marketed towards somebody who's never even heard of a retro handheld, and they're trying to get somebody to buy it without any prior knowledge or information just because they think it looks cool. And for me, I've never actually seen one of these things outside of the website that I use to purchase them directly. I've never gone to a local store and seen like a retro handheld, or you can't go to GameStop or whatever video game store is nearby you or whatever country you're living in. I've never gone outside my room and found one of these things that's advertising to be a retro handheld. But that changed yesterday whenever I decided that it'd be a good idea to hop in my car and take a little trip over to Walgreens to pick up a prescription for my grandma. The journey to Walgreens felt like any other day. Honestly, I hate going to Walgreens. I feel like everything here is like extremely overpriced. It's insane. And as I walk in through the front doors of this place that just scams all of their customers by overpricing their products, I went down one of the toy or game aisles to cut through and get to the pharmacy quicker. But as I'm walking down this aisle to get to the holy land of drugs, I notice something actually catches my eye. And as I look down at this shiny new item that caught my attention, I actually realized that this thing is a portable video game player. It's just a gaming handheld. And this thing didn't look half bad to me at the time. It was shiny, it looked new, it didn't seem like it was actually a bad product by any means, and it was advertised to be sort of a retro handheld, which coincidentally, I happen to own and purchase way too many of those. So being the financially irresponsible 25-year-old man that I am, I walked out of that Walgreens not only with a prescription for levothyroxine, but also with this $25 retro handheld that I found. So after finding this product, I wanted to do a little bit of research before I just ripped the box open and got straight into playing it. This company, My Arcade, has been around for quite some time, and they've got relatively reputable like collaborations with other companies, and they've been seen on apparently popular websites, and it looks like they've been sponsored by Atari or have some type of partnership with them, as well as Pac-Man, which is kind of crazy. They make a lot of like weird arcade cabinet style mini machines, as well as like little Tetris handheld pocket edition things. So these guys clearly have been making hardware and have an actual reputable site. And this actually set up my expectations a little bit for the device. But like any sane human being, I also decided it'd be a good idea to check the Amazon reviews, because Amazon reviews are where you go to make sound purchases. Am I right? And to nobody's surprise, this thing actually sells $5 cheaper on Amazon. And you know, I bought it from Walgreens. If you buy anything from Walgreens, you're just expected to get scammed, so I'm not really too upset about it. Off rip, I'm seeing a 5 stars from Daniel Sullivan. Great price and durable. These are great for travel and keep the kiddos entertained. They're also durable. Another 5-star review saying, fairest price you'll find. They do break easy if dropped or thrown, so we had to buy another. He loves it so much. I just bought this as a backup in case he ever breaks it again. So many different games, they'll be entertained for hours. So far, I've only seen reviews for just like parents who have a 3-year-old that they just want to shove a screen in front of their face. So I don't know how trustworthy these reviews are, but we'll keep looking. If you buy this thinking nostalgia, just stop. It's garbage. I would only recommend this maybe for a 3-year-old, if that. Don't purchase. What the heck? I didn't buy this. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Garbage, literal paperweight. The Go Gamer Classic. Honestly though, for 25 bucks, I feel like a lot of the marketing or the budget just went into the packaging. Like, this is actually crazy nice packaging for any retro handheld. This is better than like any Ambernic device I've ever gotten, or like a Retroid device. Look at this. It's got a nice little opening like flip where you can view the device. You got a nice little picture of all the games. This is crazy. The marketing and the box kind of goes hard, I'm not gonna lie. Puzzle, strategy, racing, action, sport, and combat. It's trying to bait you in like a Pokemon game, bro. It wants you to collect every single, like, My Arcade. So it already knows that we're all just falling into the unfortunate hands of capitalism. Honestly, I have like no hope for this thing whatsoever. If it's even like remotely decent, I will be surprised. All right, let's see. I'm really curious what this thing feels like. I have no idea if it even is going to hold up. It looks kind of nice on the photo. So I'm really curious like what type of, I don't know, material it's made out of. I mean, obviously just plastic, but oh no. Oh no, dude. Oh god, maybe it'll feel better with batteries. Why is it dirty? It looks really nice on camera. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this looks really nice on camera. Like, it looks like a quality product, but it feels so bad. I didn't have any expectations going into this, but somehow this still did not meet those expectations. Oh no, dude, the D-pad has like a rubber grip on it. And it's not just like regular plastic or anything. It has like this weird grip where your fingers actually stay. It's literally like you can't even move across. This is not good. Oh no. All right, let's pop these in. I'm ready to play my games. All right, we got the batteries loaded. The weight is a little bit better. I guess it feels slightly more quality. It's still nothing crazy. I don't know how I could describe this. It doesn't even like feel like plastic. It's so unbelievably hollow feeling. I guess I'm just used to all the handhelds that I've been reviewing lately or just messing around with, that, you know, getting a $25 handheld. I don't know, like I said, why I had expectations, but the buttons aren't the worst thing in the world. I'm just really disappointed in this weird D-pad, bro. Why is it rubber? And why is it gripping my thumb? I can't even like move it around if I wanted to. It's such a weird design choice. But we've got the batteries in. I'm gonna peel off this sick sticker that's covering and saving the the 2.5 inch screen, and it's in color. And it has 300 games. I don't even have like a ROM library that is 300 games. The moment of truth, check it out. There she is in all of its beauty. And actually, again, like they did a good job, I feel like, with the aesthetic of it. Like, it doesn't look horrible. I feel like they could have totally made this look way worse. There's a headphone jack on the bottom as well, and then at the top you've got your charging, which is surprisingly Type-C. And then the power options right here. We've got some type of like screen mode. But anyway, let's turn this bad boy on. Let's see what we're rocking with. Okay. Off rip, it just throws you into this and blasts this music. I'm vibing. You hear this? Not much to do in terms of audio. I don't even want to see what this thing sounds like through the headphone jack. Why is that so much louder than the main menu theme? All right, let's just raw dog it. Curly Monkeys, #1. Let's go. How do I start this? Start. Here we go. My god. Super Mario World who? Hello? Dude, this D-pad is like genuinely the worst thing I've ever used. Like, they should have just used plastic. Why is it rubber? All right, that was game #1 of 300. This video is gonna be 3 hours long. I really appreciate that they're on theme here. We've got Curly Monkeys at the top with like a, is that a 2? No, wait, I just realized it's not Curly Monkeys. It's Curly Monkey 2. And Curly Monkey, the original, is all the way down at #8. I don't know why we didn't start with Curly Monkey. The game just wanted you to go into the sequel right away. So, you know what? They just knew. But let's play the OG. Nintendo needs to take notes, bro. Animal Well who? Elden Ring? Nah, bro. Give me Super Monkey 2. This one is just called Girl. And we are supporters of women on this channel. Now that is exactly what I want to see when I load up into a game. Thank you. What am I doing here? What is the objective? What's happening? She's moving on the chessboard. Elephant. Why? Snail. Are these eggs like different animals? Urchin? All right, we're filling up Noah's Ark right now as we speak. Soon we'll have a giant... Oh, that is not a goldfish. Dude, if I'm developing these games, by the time I get to game number 50, I'm like clocking out. I'm not... there is no effort. The quality of the product I'm making is going down. Audacity snakes. Honestly, if I ever have a kid, I'm going to make him play this at the age of like 3, and he'll turn into an esports professional. The screen really doesn't look horrible. It actually has this weird retro feel to it. So pixelated, but like kind of sharp. If that makes sense. And I'm trash at this game, bro. Wait, I just realized there's lights. You see those? There's lights under the A and B button. Just in case you couldn't see or didn't know where the 2 buttons were. All right, that is the Go Gamer. Wow, I don't even know where to begin. Slightly disappointed. I don't know what I expected in like 300 games. You know, I think the games peaked at Curly Monkey 2. I'm serious, this might be like the most disgusting D-pad I think I've ever used or touched or laid my eyes on. And it's just because of the material. Because whenever your thumb is like stuck somewhere and you're trying to move it around, it genuinely just does not work. It's not even like a D-pad. It's like a grip. The buttons could be worse. I mean, for 25 bucks, I'm happy with the buttons. Okay, I'll take those, and I'm not complaining. You know, a little bit of functionality thrown in here as well. You've got multiple volume options. Kind of hard to complain when you've got a banger soundtrack too. It's really weird to hold. I want to put my left finger on the top so I can use it as leverage to move my thumb more. Because whenever I'm fully locked in here in this position, my thumb will get stuck. But if it's up here, there's a little bit more of room for me to like lift my finger up or my thumb up and then move it to a different spot because it keeps getting caught on this thing. Genuinely might be the worst thing I've ever held in my hands. Seriously, like, and I've held a lot of things in my hands. Don't take that out of context. Honestly though, it's still a really cool concept just going to the store and picking up one of these like retro handhelds. Obviously a reason why it came with 300 goofy games and no officially licensed Nintendo games, because they didn't want to get sued out of their mind. Because it's not like you could just go to Best Buy and pick up a device that's going to have a bunch of illegally pirated games on it. So those devices might not make it to the Best Buy shelf, but instead, at least we've got the opportunity to play Amusement Park 2. All right, and there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the My Arcade Go Gamer Classic. It's interesting the space that we're in right now, especially with these retro handhelds, because these are items and devices that you can't buy, you know, at a local store, go to Best Buy. This really isn't a retro handheld, and I don't know why it's marketed, I guess, as one. It sort of fits the bill slightly, but my God, is it one of the worst things I've ever held. I think that this market and this type of handheld has probably been around for quite some time, but it's interesting the partnerships and the branding that My Arcade specifically managed to get. But we have actually added a device to the handheld collection, and you know what? I'm not even mad, man. This thing does look kind of aesthetically pleasing, I guess. It's got some solid colors. I can see this being decent as long as you like never hold it or actually pick up the device. It looks good. Just don't touch it. If you're watching this video, then that means you're most likely brand new to the channel, and we've only been posting videos since like the beginning or middle of December, so it's been a few months here, and the support and the explosive start has just been, it's been incredible. So thank you so much for your time, for choosing to watch these videos. I hope you enjoy them as much as I enjoy making them, and there's gonna be a lot more in the future. And if you have any ideas or products or things that you want to see from me, please let me know in the comments below. But that's it. Thank you so much again for your time. Seriously, it's been incredible to see all of the new people join the community. Also hit up the Discord if you're interested in that. I'm trying to build that thing up so we can have a place to yap about tech as well. And that's about it. I'll see you guys hopefully in the next video.